Sasuke!
Bro. Oh, you've got some skills.
遊びはここまでだ。
あの余裕。
あいつ本気じゃなかったのか。
Oh wow.
Also, everyone that joins Orochimaru is pretty much aware that they're doing it as a body replacement. So, but the idea is I'm gonna get stronger enough to beat him. Oh.
Oh what?
なぜ止める？
Don't ruin that precious flesh.
この子たちには一人でも多く暁を始末しておいてもらおうと思ってね。
Yes.
他の暁に邪魔されると君の復讐もうまくいかなくなるでしょ。
Yeah, right. You're just looking at that meat.
情けない理由だな。
Like originally when Sasuke put on the robes, he put them on properly, and Orochimaru comes over and just opens up the chest a little bit more. He's like, just a little bit, just tuck it right there.
You'll get too warm. Yeah.
It's like Marge's sisters. Jab, jab.
待てってばよ、サスケ。
ナルト君、さっきも言ったけど、もう君の声は
Old
届かない。
crew, new crew.
Yo, that's right, man. You can't ride with us.
Ain't no room in the back.
サスケ。
Man, shut the fuck up.
Right? Roll out.
残念だったわね、ナルト君。
Sorry, cuz he's a blood now. Oh, he's doing the hand signals. Maybe if we sea walk together, he'll join in.
Sai. Yes.
Yeah, no,
Fucking idiot, you're useless piece of shit. I hate him more and more.
Maybe if we crip walk hard enough, Sasuke will come back.
Look at our boots.
Guys.
Look at our boots.
No. No.
You're all alone, Naruto. You're all alone.
But what about our set? We gotta rep our set, Sasuke.
君の言うつながりはこの程度のものだったんです。
Oh, brutal. It wasn't worth that much.
So what if she blocked you on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram?
And LinkedIn.
つながりを感じてる。ずっ
You
と
still got an email address? Don't you?
そこまで強いつながりが
You still got a friend you can text that can text on your behalf, don't you?
サイ。
That shit is grimy, Sai.
だったらまだ大丈夫だよね。
That's it, Kronk.
まだサスケ君を連れ戻すことができる。
Don't give up. Never give up on
今
her.
度は僕もいるし、2人より3人の方がいいよね。
Yeah.
サイ。
What about
Oh my
the
god.
restraining order? Hey, you got 2 feet? Who's stopping you?
ありがとう。
ここからだ。
Time to chop some wood.
Like, just let her go, man. Let her go.
Never. Never.
Like,
It's not even romantic anymore. It's just creepy. It's just like... It's just harassment at this point.
god damn.
Mount
そ
Rushmore.
うか。サスケはダメだったか。で、
Like, you know, he just talks about the ex behind his back all the time. And when they see him when he sees him in public, it's like, oh god, guys, let's go this way. Switch, just across the street.
は失敗のはずだが、こいつらの瞳ときたらどうだ。
Yeah, they did
その
fail.
瞳に力がある限り、
Just shit
お
on
前たち
them.
は何事にもくじけず、頼もしい奴らだ。
I guess.
What promising failures.
Yeah,
いい
seriously.
だろう。なら
Maybe
ば
he'll get it
こ
right
れよ
at
り
some
先もお
point.
前たちは第7班として新たな任務について
God,
もらう
where's
次
Kakashi?
の任務に関しては追って連絡する。それまでは
Kakashi's
各自待機して
fucking.
おけ。
He never let me down.
わかりました
He never let anyone down. Well, maybe except for his friend whose eyeball he ripped out, but. And that other chick. Whatever happened to her.
Rin?
Well, what, like, wasn't his friend. Wasn't Obito wearing scuba gear? Didn't
Yeah, like goggles.
He
or some
straight up
shit.
had scuba fucking goggles on, and I'm like, okay, Naruto, stop. Like, I get the whole accessorizing to customize your own ninja way, to make your own nindo, you know? I get it. And everyone's doing their cool, like, where are you gonna put your headband thing? But that kid's just putting fucking scuba gear on. I don't give a shit. There's nothing about scuba gear that makes you a ninja. Fucking asshole.
Yo.
Pluck his eyes out.
It's customizing, man. Need a new parts?
Yay. So that was the end of chapter 2.
食った食った。
Oh, can you actually eat? Oh, you
Oh, we
already
already did.
イルカ先生。
Erika, remember him?
Yeah.
Remember that punk ass low level bitch? Scrub ass motherfucker can't do shit, probably weaker than the kid that followed you around.
なんかこの頃イルカ先
He's
生に
basically
怒
the
ってもらっ
nanny
て
of
ば
the
っかだ
village.
な。
ま、お前も頑張ってるようだからな。
Whoa.
これからの褒美だよ。
There's always someone in the crew that like can't really freestyle, can't really rap, can't really
Can't
b-boy,
break dance, can't do.
you know what I mean? Can't scratch,
だ
can't
ったらこのまま
DJ.
頑張り続けたらこれだけ
Hey,
ずっと思って
can't
もらえるって
graffiti?
こと
No.
You'll figure it out.
But he's been there since we were kids. Like, we all went to fucking school together, right? We all came up.
Don't you just want to
So-
make t-shirts or something, man?
So, like, you know, exactly. Like, you gotta pull him on stage, right? When everybody's on stage,
それじゃあ俺は
you gotta pull him up with you. And he's gotta, you know, he can jump in at the end of the verse to be like, hey, oh, right?
これから
Batman's
さくらちゃんたちと
Right, he can do
待ち合わせ
it.
だってばよ。
whatever I say, y'all gotta do it. Just in the back.
You gotta have your crew. Or like, he can do the, like, hey. But he's got nothing. He's got no skills. He's got no talents. And at worst, again, you can handle the t-shirts. You know?
Just make the t-shirts for us and we're good, man.
Choose who gets to go backstage on the or who gets hit up on the tour bus. You know, like put them to work. Yes. Okay. There's side missions about like there's like dolls that are out of control that you can it's excuses to fight other characters basically. And they're always like with these people and stuff, but
Hinata-chan.
oh.
That's all?
Oh my god. But they haven't hit it off yet, right?
Not yet.
This is still in the like "Buh, she likes me" phase.
What?
Yeah. I always liked Hinata though. Like everyone likes the bashful cute girl that doesn't get
お
enough
待たせ。
play.
遅い
But I was gonna say way earlier when you were like, you think Naruto's kind of dumb, and I'm like, part of my problem with the series early on is the fact that he's dumb, everyone else is smarter than him, but the camera moves at his pace. So when everyone gets it and he doesn't, they spend the time going, I don't get it, what do you mean? And then everyone has to explain to him, and it takes forever when you're like, we already know, can we fucking move on? Which is why I like Shikamaru, you know? Like, he always got it right away.
呼び方が
You can even report that Sai fucking was a traitor? Are we even gonna...
Nah, that's good.
Are we gonna write that in the reports?
前
Or...
本で読んだんだ。他人とすぐに打ち解ける方法とか。
Yeah, it's true. It's just like, by the way, you kind of fucked us over on the mission, but we cool.
本には名前を呼び捨てにしたりすると
Trustworthy.
親近感が出てすぐに
No,
仲良くなれる
no
っ
note
て書いてある。
to the file. No, it's good.
Right?
It's good.
Just on the file, Sai, ride or die. Down to ride. Trustworthy for life.
Real crip.
だからそのこれからは二人のことを呼び捨てで呼んでも
Maybe even call you by your first name?
Wow.
Actually, everyone in this calls each other by their first names.
別に改まって言うことないのに気軽に呼んでくれていいのよ。
そうそう。俺たちに遠慮なんて必要ねえってばよ。
Oh, such a cool guy.
ありがとう。
Feel at home,
よし
motherfucker.
さくらちゃん、さい。さっさとヤマト隊長に話を聞きに行こ
Okay,
う
I
ぜ。
know that we're missing panels because of the game, right? We're just kind of like fast forwarding through a lot of the story. But really, if you do remember any details filling in why they just went, nah, fuck it, he's cool, please tell me. Because it's kind of insane that someone can betray you mid-mission and then rejoin the group and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't mean it, you know?
He wasn't serious about it.
He was just joshing you.
Water
you
off a
know?
duck's back, you know?
お前たちのおかげで大きな休暇をもらえたしな。
Oh my god, we miss you so much.
それ
We
で
got this plank over there.
君が新しいメンバーの
Just making wood out of shit.
Oh, fuck.
はい。
Like, remember when the hypest shit ever was we're about to see his face because he's eating ramen?
先生に会ったら言いたい
Like,
こと
that was the biggest, that was the whole plot point. Was let's go feed him food and see how he eats it, and then they stop looking for a second and he swallows the whole
done.
thing.
どうしたのよ。
There's also a
急に
part
真
where
剣
he
な顔して。
pulls a sting like in WCW and he removed his mask, but there's
前
another
の任
mask.
務で天竺のね。
その話か。だったらヤマトから全部聞いてるよ。もちろんサスケのこともな。
Oh, you've caught up. Okay.
And he's got the best moves, and he actually uses the eyeballs on like Sasuke properly. Like he plucked that shit and he uses it better. God. And he's got fucking ninja dogs, man.
Second-hand eyes, bro.
Right?
And still working.
Ninja
だったらそれ以
dogs.
上に強くなればい
Oh,
いだけだ
Bakun,
ろ。
that's true.
Yeah.
え、
And like he heads off with Zabuza in that first like
お前
battle
が
on the
強くな
road.
る方法。で、
By the way, I
Totally
keep marking out about
single
Zabuza because he's the best villain in the entire franchise, and he's the coolest shit
It was
ever.
really cool.
And it sucks how he got punked off as the first like
ある意味では
dude to get
俺を
crushed
超え
by
るかもしれない。
like low-level garbage kid
Yeah.
Naruto.
カカシ先生を超えるって。
Yeah, that was kind of
一体
garbage,
どんなこ
actually.
とやるんだってば
Considering
よ。
they're like, oh yeah, his exams in the water or the rain country or whatever, he murdered every other kid in his
最
class.
強忍術を作る。
Oh yeah, he gets punked by Naruto. Got it. Okay, right.
俺だけの最強忍術。
Oh.
そうだ。
But that battle was
今
actually
回
cool.
呼び出しをかけた
Think
の
about it
も
with
この
Haku.
話がしたかったから
Yeah,
だ
it
な。
was. Dude, the punch is what sold me. That's the first thing that got me in was like the giant high budget explosive punch that breaks the glasses.
やるか？
It was incredible. And it was the first like spike of budget
今は何
moment
が
in
何
the
で
in
も
the
力を
series.
つけねえとならね
I
えん
want
だ
to。say it was like episode 16 or 15.
Wow, you remember the number.
Because it was like every 15, right? Then you go another like 15 or so, and around 30 or 31 maybe is the high budget fight where Sasuke fights Orochimaru in the forest,
Okay.
and he does the crazy ass suplex like the tombstone from the top of the tree,
with the rope.
right?
Oh, that was godlike.
And then what happens another 15 episodes later? You get to episode 48. What is that?
Rock Lee
Versus Gaara.
That fight was amazing.
Like, the budget moments were predictably every 15-ish or so. You know when you're getting that range where you're like, somewhere around now, the money's coming out. Absolutely. All the way up to, I want to say 138 is where the fight at the Valley of the End
私とサイの
happens.
二人で
No, it was
任務を
earlier,
やっ
I
とけばいい
think.
んですね。
133 maybe?
133.
Yeah, 133.
Because yeah, that I think it was 133 because it was really shitty for like a million episodes.
Yes.
And that's when I learned about the industry. I was like, you know what? Fillers?
Filler.
Fuck you.
Filler.
I'm out of there.
Yep.
And then like 10 episodes after, Shippuden.
Yeah.
Oh, you should watch Shippuden. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
二人だけって結構きついんじゃね？
Exactly. They scared me away forever. I saw like a summary movie of what the filler was. There's an episode where they're literally carrying buckets of shit It's literally like broccoli, goofy faced walking around with buckets of doo-doo. And that's their mission.
Oh man.
Anyway. So yeah, I got past this because I remember really liking this part because up to now I had been theorizing about how chakra works, right?
Okay.
Because you just go like, okay, generic energy, sure, it manifests in a million ways, but how do you actually explain the quote-unquote science of characters coming up with water, fire, lightning, you know what I mean? Like, what is that? How do you choose how it manifests and how the elements come into play? And this explanation in the field straight up confirmed things that me and my friends were like theorizing about at the time, which were like, this is exactly what the chart looks like to create certain elements of chakra. And like, it works from this point in your stomach, you think about this, you fuse it with that, you get this type of thing. It was an actual like, it was what I was waiting for, you know? So I really appreciated that chapter.
The only thing I remember is like Naruto trying to learn the Rasengan, and Jiraiya is like, oh, but your hair is spinning that way.
Yeah.
That means your chakra flows this way. I'm like, oh, okay.
And him like hitting the tree bark or whatever, the practicing on the tree, which it just reminded me of Hajime no Ippo, where he's trying to catch the leaves. You ever seen it? No.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, you put that beard on, get the fuck out of my house. But then again, I watched it pretty late too, to be perfectly honest. Oh, by the way, so when you're not doing these badass, like, high-budget ninja fights...
Wow, Monster Hunter and stuff.
You gotta forage for fucking berries and fruits and little whatever you can get. Coins and...
Can you kick that dog?
You cannot.
Oh, man.
But, like, they're down to the point where emergency shit is happening, and they're like, we gotta get straight to that field, no breaks. Let's investigate this crow's nest. Oh, we got some oil. What's that over here? Tauntaun Pearl. And it's just like, let's quickly, we gotta get there immediately. The music is pounding. We gotta go. But first, seeds.
Yo. Are we in a rush? I don't think so. Yes. Reading his arrow books again.
Yeah.
Oh, 気合入ってるな.
And like the fact that Jiraiya is like the author of those books too. I'm like, alright.
まずは君のチャクラの性質を調べるんだよ。
Hello.
チャクラの性質。それってば何?
So again, kind of here at this point is like,
チャクラには
you
それ
got
ぞれ
pretty far into the chakra game without actually knowing what it is.
雷の
But yes, this is like what I liked was explaining how it would work, so that when you go to DeviantArt, Reggie, and you make your OC, you know exactly how to create the powers of your jutsu.
Oh my god.
It's very important.
That's deep.
It's very important.
軽く手合わせをするぞ。戦いを通して
I had
お
my
前の性
ninja.
質を見
I
て
don't know about you.
Do you have a DeviantArt account?
I do not, but I had my custom ninja. He had a bunch of kunai that were like attached to like a mesh shirt on like a chain, kind of chains with a kunai at the end.
Wow.
And it would like you'd like throw them out and then like he'd like stab them in you and then like pull you back, kind of like scorpion style.
Oh, wow.
But he had a whole bunch of them. And then like at max power, you'd like have like almost like thousands coming out. That was my shit. And all the powers.
You need to have that character designed.
Yeah, it was kind of like you know how what's her name? Tenten?
Yeah.
Is like all weapon specialist type of thing. So it was like that. Like you would just be like a specialist with like the weapons and whatnot. But it was I just remember that I had like the idea of like the mesh shirt with the chains and then the kunai coming out of them. That was my deal. Fuck you. Do not steal. DeviantArt OC.
Are there like terrain advantages, like if you're in the water and
No, but what is cool is that you actually just fight on the water, like doing the you know, like it was just a nice little visual effect.
Jesus!
Yeah. Oh shit!
Oh wow!
Oh no! Damn! Fuck my shit up.
Nice combos.
Does it work? No. Why would it work?
Do you have Tekken wall bounce?
No, definitely
No.
not. Oh,
Oh, look
to get serious.
into my eyes. Did it clash?
He deflected it, yeah.
Wow. KO.
I missed that Street Fighter 4 announcer.
Yeah,
I don't care what critics say. Violence is a beautiful thing.
the original vanilla Street Fighter
Vanilla
4.
4.
So good. I miss
Indestructible.
Indestructible. Oh my god.
We were talking about it. Have you seen the meme where like it's got the like the birds on the tree and he's singing the third strike y'all, so what's it gonna be? You trapped in a new world, Street Fighter 3, and then this big ass annoying blue jay is just like indestructible.
I've seen
And the other bird is just looking at you like
what the
motherfucker.
fuck? You ruining my shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're about to learn some shit about the nature
Blame
of your
Ono.
chakra.
Email Harada, but blame Ono.
なるほどね。
Whoa.
俺っては何の性質を？
お前の性質は風だな。
Wind.
あらゆるものを切り裂く戦闘力抜群のチャクラだ。
Water. Hot. Oh, planet.
Yeah,
俺っ
basically.
てばすげえ！
いや、まだ分かっただけだから。
So I guess it's like if you just concentrate
これから修行して
your raw
ちゃんと使
chakra
える
and
よう
then
に
try
な
to
らないと
create
ね
the easiest thing, it would be whatever element you are. They had a big diagram page too. I remember specifically because my OC.
さて、ナルトの性質が風なのであれば、あいつにも協力してもらうか。
Elon Musk. What?
Innovate that shit. Okay, fine. At the very least, tell me where you'd wear your headband.
Where would I wear my headband?
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be like a forehead protector, right?
Yeah, but only fucking punks and nerds wear it on their foreheads. The cool kids put it
I
on
would
other
need
places.
a really long strand of tissue to wrap it around my pelvis.
Elvis? Okay, okay.
Protect my family, you know?
Yep, okay, alright. I mean, Rock Lee has it as a belt.
Lower.
Oh shit.
Lower. Oh shit. This guy was cool.
I don't remember what his powers were at all. But I know that he fights with this guy who turns half black. Right? No, mine, like, wasn't that
He has
the
the
deal?
gene?
さっき俺が言ったこと聞いてたお前
Yeah.
Didn't he just Yuri in it?
まただんまりかよ
うるさい何度も言わせるなお前は黙ってつい
っていうか
Although his scythe is kind
今
of
ど
dumb
こに
looking.
向かってんだよ
Pretty impractical.
火の国だそこにキュービの人中力がいるらしい
And then they fight Shikamaru and Azuma. They're the ones that fight Shikamaru and Azuma. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. I remember
You've
that.
seen this.
I have. I went further than I remember, but it's true. It's bringing it back. And that's the fated battle that leads to Shikamaru smoking.
それを俺に言うかよ
Oh my god.
Did they censor that here? They must have.
楽し
Like
み
the
America?
character arc of a kid
Probably.
learning how to smoke being important to his role, that must have been censored.
But how old are they now? They're like 15?
There were 14 before, right? So
So
15,
they're
16, 17. 17, yeah.
Kids should not smoke.
But then again, like 3 years back in those Sasuke chasing arcs, like Choji basically almost died In fact, he should have, because the butterfly flew away.
Yeah.
And that's the international.
And I was like, yo.
That's the international sign of this character is fucking dead.
I was sad actually that they brought back a lot of.
They
these
shouldn't have done
characters.
it.
They should have
It
died.
was too dramatic of an ending for each of those characters.
Like, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it.
Yeah.
This was all for nothing.
But you know what the problem is, though? If they brought them back, or rather, if they died, and then they're still like, we're gonna go forgive Sasuke, it's like, so everyone died for this fucking punk?
Yeah.
It would, you know what I mean? It would be way worse. Like, then it's like, no, fuck Sasuke. Like, how many bodies are worth it when this guy's trying to run away, and we're like he's trying to break up with you, and people are dying in the process? You know what I mean? Like, it was like, yeah, you can't have bodies on his name, because then he's irredeemable. Then there's no running it back. And if you're trying to bring him back as your friend, at the cost of other friends' lives, it doesn't make sense.
Oh man.
暴銀のことか。
敵陣突破の先兵
Shogi.
ああいう指し方
Have you played
嫌いじゃ
Shogi?
な
I
かっ
have
たさ
not, but I play Go.
Oh.
上手相手に玉を守る
Go is
た
the
めに
shit.
は
What
犠
about
牲もやむなし
Mahjong?
ってやつだよ。
I learned how to play Mahjong once, and it was fun that one time I was playing when I remembered the rules, but it's too fucking complicated for me. There's like it's like a whole other poker, right? Where you have to learn every.
Yeah, the hands. And
It's too
everything.
much. It's too much.
玉の大切さが
Unless I
分
was
かって
like
きたのさ。
like an old dude in Chinatown playing with my old friends every day. Like my brain just doesn't have the allocation for that data.
そりゃ玉が取られたら終わりっすからね
もしこの葉の忍びを将棋の駒に例えるなら、玉が誰だか。
そりゃ
It was also pretty cool that
だろ
it was right under your nose with the character design, but him being the third's kid.
Yeah.
And
じゃあ誰なんすか
do you remember the what's his
お
name?
前も時
Whatever
が来りゃ
Maru?
わかるさ。
Konohamaru.
Konohamaru being the grandkid, right? Yeah. Like you're like, oh, you were looking at the whole family the whole time, but you just didn't really get the connection.
なんか用があるんすか
But he does look like him.
ああ、かかしのやつから野暮用を受けててな。
I wonder if Konohamaru is still a shit in Boruto.
Oh my god.
そんじゃない。
He's an adult then, right? Like
He should be, yeah.
yeah. Because the time jump would be he was only a few years younger. He was like 10 when Naruto was 14 or so. Oh shit! You get to play as him. Okay.
Oh damn. Time to go smoke. Go talk to Kurenai Sensei.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, boy.
He knows. Oh shit, that was dope. Although I don't remember what I never really saw his moves outside of him doing the laser blade thing. You know what I'm talking about? He makes those short blades with Kuna, and then he puts chakra into them.
Yeah.
But like I don't remember him doing anything like really particularly fancy besides that. And I forget the way this fight rolls out entirely. Because I want to say this is where I actually stopped, but watch, there's something after this that's gonna remind me. But at the very least, I hope I get to fight as him, because that's pretty sick that they let me.
He had like a dust cloud technique where he does like a bunch of ash or something.
Okay.
He has a fire ash pile burning technique and stuff.
Whoa, I don't remember that at all. Like, again, it gets hazier and hazier as we go on at this point, for sure. At the very least, we can see what CyberConnect added, because I know that, again, they put some custom ass shit. Like, they made a playable fourth Yondaime in the earlier PS2 games before anyone knew what the fourth even fucking did. Like, they gave him moves, and they did a whole thing where they just, again, they went on like the 2 panels of action they had, and they gave him a full moveset. It was kind of nuts, but it was a bit disappointing too, because like he only had like I think like one cinematic. Okay, right.
Yes.
Oh shit, my controller unplugged. Oh no. LP over. Ah, we're good.
おいおい、そりゃこっちのセリフだ。まさかお前が俺と同じだとな。
そうか、そうだったのか。じゃあさ、早速聞きたいことがあるん
God,
だ
I'm
けど。
also thinking too about like the early 4Kids days where it was like they're like censorship where they have like Naruto stabbing an apple in his hand with a lunchbox to like, you know, or because they're just like they absolutely under no circumstances wanted blood or violence or whatever. So I'm like, how, like literally the guy is smoking and then he passes that on. Like, what are they gonna do there?
You know, do you know the character Lucky Luke?
Yeah.
He used to smoke for the longest time.
For sure, yeah.
Up until the point where the drawers were like, he has to stop smoking, and he stopped smoking and he replaced it with like a strand of like just herbs, like
yeah, grass.
Yeah, grassy,
Okay.
you know.
Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that.
So maybe they might do that with the American version, you know.
Make it a Popeye
blade
stick.
of grass or a Popeye
Yeah,
stick.
yeah. It's a vape actually. He's got a vape. Kids can vape. That's okay.
Vape Nation.
Yep, Vape Nation, Rep Your Nation.
よし、やってみるってばよ。
Don't fail, Naruto.
Oh, I get to beat him up as Azuma. Oh, that's rad. Yeah, fuck him up.